What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, want to talk about real quick what to prepare for during reset when Dante drops. If you have not seen the video that I posted about his kit, a couple things I want to quickly get off my chest real quick, okay? And also talk about if he's skippable or not, and then what you should be aiming for tomorrow. Okay, so first off, we know the event drops tomorrow, so we have seen some pictures and stills of the event. It's going to be like any other event where there's a portal, a timed event, some sort of Devil May Cry agency boss, I would imagine, so where you collect soul stones, and then you trade soul stones for items. So I will give a full guide in terms of what you should be trading for when reset happens. I'll try to do one today before I even jump in. Also keep in mind the trial for Dante will be out as well, which will give you additional summoning tickets and other resources that you really want for your account. Now, about Dante himself. If you haven't seen the video, the short-term version of it, yes, he is absolutely skippable. One thing I want to correct, and thank you to Colren for noticing this and sending the video. I hope I'm saying your name right, bro, because you're a content creator and I love your stuff and you're a really good dude, but I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, please correct me in Discord and let me know what's going on. But I see Colren, so I'm going to stick with that. He sent me a video of him freezing units with Dante, and actually it's stopping the combo. So the ability to stop a combo with freeze is there even with 3 seconds, so I stand corrected on that. When I did my testing, I didn't do it quick enough, or my timing was off. His testing was correct there, but there's two different tests. There was one where he landed the freeze right on time, which stopped everything, and then the second test was the first combo went off, and then he froze everybody with 50% chance, obviously, or whoever he froze, and then the unit stopped their combo. So you have to remember, you have to freeze the unit that's doing the combo at the time, or else they continue their combo, obviously, right? That's the one thing to note. The one thing we haven't tested about freeze, of course, is the fact that we don't know if AoE damage will thaw people quick enough for them to continue performing the combo, so that's still to come. But unfortunately, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because in order to fully take advantage of Dante and that interrupt, I'm going to call it an interrupt, is you need to actually get him to triple S, number one, and then get 3 cars. So he is no Bizang by any means. I was hoping the interrupts and the stuns would have remained in his kit from the other version that was presented yesterday, but that's no longer the case. So I'm going to say this, he is not going to be an OP character. So please, for those who are planning to go ham in tomorrow to try to get Dante, if you still plan to, heed these words. You're not getting the best bang for your buck when it comes down to this character. So what does that mean for your limited tickets? Okay, so here is how I see this, okay? You have an option. You can go for Dante and get 1 copy, which I'm going to still do. I want to get a copy of him just to have him, right? I think that's fair. But your other options are continue going for these limited tickets if you want to go for Akuma. Akuma is still a really, really good DPS option. Still one of the best DPSs in the game, if not the best DPS in the game. So if you were like saving to decide whether you want Dante or Akuma, Akuma is the better choice, quite honestly, because you can actually use Akuma fairly early in the game if you're early on and you get him to double S, for example, and you get his FS opened up. Triple S obviously is better, because then you can also open up in Divination and get him to SSS plus 5 if you plan to go that route. But that's option 1. Okay, option 2 is going to be save your tickets. Continue saving, accumulating them, right? And I want to show you guys real quick. Like here, this is my free-to-play account. Let me just go back here for a sec. I'm going to pick my pay-to-win account, well, my ex-pay-to-win account, my main account. I haven't bought, you guys know this, I've said this many times, I haven't bought for a whole month, right? But I've been saving tickets and I've been using all my gems to get these limited tickets, okay? So I've only started doing this since Dante was announced, because I was like, hey, you know what? Oh, this is pretty awesome. I was like, why not save? So here's what I've been doing personally. So here's what I've been doing. I've been purchasing daily tickets every day with my diamonds. It's not affecting me at all, okay? So I'm going to do that. And as you can see here, if I go to my bag, I've got myself saved up 96. 96 from the event that's happening now with the free giveaways. And every 3 days I've been buying for the last couple, like the last week or so. And any of the ones I've gone from Final Showdown, okay? So I'm going to continue doing this trend. And I'm going to do the event and keep these tickets. Now I'm going to get 1 Dante, hopefully with less than I need in terms of these tickets. And then I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go for Akuma. My goal is going to actually be going for Goken. And the reason why I think Goken is going to be a great option is he's a tank. And I think this game lacks good tanks outside of Zangief and E Honda, and Abel's decent. So if you're looking for a very good tanking unit, from what I've seen, Gouken performs really well. Now, he's going to be a master unit based on what this game shows him to be. So that's going to be very costly. So that's why I want to start saving. And what I want to do is essentially do a little experiment, right? I want to save as many of these tickets as I can until Gouken comes out, and then dump them all and see how many tickets it takes to get him to Triple S, if I even possibly can, with X amount of tickets. So it's going to take a while, but I want to try this. And with every new event coming out, these tickets are going to be provided. So I'm hoping to accumulate enough of them over time. So that's really the three options, guys. Get a copy of Dante or completely skip him. I think that's the best option. One or the other. Use those tickets for Akuma. That's option 2. That's if you've been searching for a good DPS, Akuma's the way to go. Or option 3 is continue saving for the unit you're looking for in the future that will be coming out. So those are the 3 best options. Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean Dante coming is all for naught. Okay, his EX move is apparently supposed to be pretty OP. Unfortunately, if you go to the EX moves here, you guys are well aware how this works, right? The actual currencies to get EX moves right here, these scrolls are very hard to get. Now, I've been saving weekly for the last week, or last 2 weeks, and I've only got 4. So next week, I'll have another 2. So I will be summoning for Dante's for sure. I'll cover the EX move tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it does, but from reading it from the article, it takes a forefront character and it pushes them to the anchor position, which is the rear. I don't know if they get stunned or how long they're there for, or how long it lasts, or if it's if it's a perma thing. Because in where is it? I think it's Inverse World. There's a debuff where you can actually switch the point and the anchor as a debuff for every fight. So if this is a permanent situation for every fight, this EX move will take precedence over every other EX move in PvE. So that might be where you're headed. Now, the reason why I'm thinking it's going to be OP, as I mentioned this before, if you go to the mall, the limited pack is not to summon Dante. The limited pack is to get these enlightenment scrolls, which we've never had the ability to do so outside of the monthly packs, right? If you go to the gift packs, monthly and weekly, I think, actually, and daily now as well, actually, they include it. But look at that, $134 for 50. But if you go to limited pack, which is crazy overpriced, by the way, insanely overpriced, it's $134 for 55, plus you get the bonus EXPs. Mind-blowing how expensive this is. Okay? And not to mention, it's 5 times for multis, and it's extremely hard to pull these. So if people are going to try to max out his EX move, you're going to be spending, I would say, you'd max out this whole thing plus going to the monthlies. So you're probably looking at, if we do a quick calculation, 7, let's say 20, 40, let's say 50, let's just round up, 50, 90, 155, and then 134 plus 155, so that's 258, 280, 289, 280, let's say 300, okay, 300, and they got to do these multiple times, right? So 134, guaranteed you're going to need these multiple times to max it out. So keep that in mind. The EX move is going to be probably the best part of this entire thing, but it's going to cost you probably a full SSS character. And EX moves are probably the most expensive currencies in this game, and the hardest currencies to get. So whales, please be wary of that, okay? But I think, guys, the best options are, again, as follows. Skip Dante or get 1 copy, go Akuma or save, and then the EX move is what you really want to aim for, and hopefully you get it. That's probably going to be the main goal, and I'm hoping the event actually drops scrolls for us to summon on the EX move rather than Dante, to be quite frank with you guys. Anyways, this is Payne. I hope this kind of helps you guys set your mind to what you want to do tomorrow. Best of luck to those who summon. And to those who are going for the EX move, I wish you the best of luck as well. I'll be doing all the videos tomorrow or during a reset. We'll see when that happens, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.